take it from here because I'm going to be coughing.
Hi guys! Hola, hola. So we are hopefully tuning in. Our teachers are setting up for our weekly SEL Monday live listen. So today is February 17, 2025. 2 more weeks.
Guys, we're almost there.
Yes.
We're almost there.
Hey, and if you have to come for intercession, it is okay because so do we.
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll have burritos or something.
No, sir. Don't say that. Because they will so 2 weeks of pushing through, giving it your all, following the Lion's way. So we are here.
So we're continuing our random kindness efforts. So
Because we need it. The world needs it.
yeah, we're gonna end out in a
St.
bang.
Peter needs
So we're
it.
gonna end with a bang. So I was on TikTok last night and I came across this one right here. This was from TikTok, but it was actually said by Amelia Earhart. And she said, "A single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and those roots spring up and make new trees." So that's why we have our tree with the roots there. So I thought that was really cool because like sometimes you know, if we're able to show love and show appreciation or just do something nice for someone else, it's kind of like, that's pretty cool. So I don't know. Do you have any stories of when you did an act of random kindness?
Well, there's a couple.
Any pop out that you can share? I'll give you one.
Yeah.
So one time I was at, it was a social place, and it was late at night, and so some guy actually left his wallet in the restroom. So right away, like my first instinct was like, let's pick up the wallet and see if there's any money in it, right? There was $100 in there. And so I quickly, like, you know what? I thought to myself, because it would have been really easy for me to get that money and just put it in my pocket and leave the wallet there. But I'm like, you know what? I don't know what this person's going through. I don't know if they really, and plus it's their money, that's their property. And there was no information. There was just a random phone number on that wallet. And so I called that wallet, that number, and I was able to get a hold of the guy's friend. And I said, can you call your friend and tell him to meet me in front so that I can return his wallet? And then he tried to give me money, but I was like, no, you know what? Just do something nice for someone else. So that was
Pay it forward.
Yeah, pay it forward. And so
There is
that was my act of random kindness.
You know what? When I was listening to you, I remember last week one of our cubs, he found AirPods and they had a cool case. And this student in the morning, he's like, you know what, miss, here you go. Somebody forgot them in the restroom. Instead of taking them, instead of selling them, instead of just taking ownership, he did the right thing. So thank you.
That's
you know
cool.
who you are. And so the owner of the AirPods, he was worried and he was like, miss. And luckily I had his AirPods. So guys, you never know when you might want the help of someone else or just something can happen. And you know what? I'm glad somebody else did something nice for me, something kind and more. I think if it's random, if you don't know who the person is, I think it's like a feel good vibe. Like you just feel like
because you're just throwing that energy out into the world, and it comes back to you.
Big time. It will.
Yeah, it really does. So okay, so that's our little spiel. So let's go ahead and get into our.
Whoops!
Oh.
Sorry.
We're going backwards. There you go. One forward, sir. One forward. There we go. PBIS. It's time to check in, guys. Go ahead and let us know how your weekend was. If
Hey, you know
we're
what?
feeling calm.
If you're like, I am here, it was supposed to be our day off. Guys, we understand, but it's okay. It's okay because we got that day off back in January. So we hope that you are regulated. If not, please give us a comment because those do help out a lot.
Yeah, if you're feeling upset or angry, context always helps, okay?
Grades are due and I'm stressing, eligibility, stuff like that. So,
Okay. So we'll give you a few minutes. Okay.
And we're back.
All right. Did we have some good stuff?
A lot of
we have a
regulated
lot?
students.
Good.
Regulated is awesome.
I like that you're using that word. Regulate, regulate, regulate.
Yeah. We are regulated. We're not flipped. We're regulated, ready to learn. How are you, sir?
I am still battling this sickness. I can't kick it. So I'm a 3, but frustrated.
I know.
I'm still
Especially when
coughing.
you can't sleep.
And so it's
and-
just, I wake up in the middle of the night coughing. So I'm like, I'm fighting though. So I'm being resilient, but I'm still maintaining a fight with this cough that I'm experiencing. But I'm not gonna let it bring me down.
No.
No. How about you?
I am calm, at ease. I would have been happy and excited if we had today off, just like you guys. But I'm calm. I am at ease. I am ready to just get this week going.
Yeah, we have 2 more weeks left, and then I think it'll give us that reset, that recharge that I think everybody needs
need it.
and that we all need. So
Students need it.
teachers too, I'm
need
sure.
it, Principals need it. Everybody.
So okay, so let's move on. Again, we're not adding a check mark because we're extending our Act of Random Kindness week this week for you guys. So with that said, I did find another video for Acts of Random Kindness. So let's go ahead and check that video out so that we can kind of see a little bit more behind the science of creating acts of random kindness.
Sometimes it's easy to feel like the world's getting harder. But if we look closer, on the news, on the web, on the street, we're anything but unkind. Every day, we hear new stories of people trying to make the world a better place. And together, we can make the world that little bit kinder for all of us. It all starts with just one person, you. The thing about kindness is that it's just about the only thing in the world that doubles when you share it. And it's a fact, backed by science. Studies have shown that if you perform just one random act of kindness a day, you'll not only reduce your stress, anxiety, and depression, but your body is flooded with the same hormones that make you and the person you've helped calmer, healthier, and happier. Serotonin, which heals your wounds, helps you relax and makes you feel good. Endorphins, which reduce pain. And oxytocin, which reduces blood pressure and makes you feel more loving and loved. You'll both be more energized, feel less aches and pains, more confident, and could even live longer. And if other people see you helping someone else, they'll be filled with those same feel-good hormones, meaning they're significantly more likely to pay it forward. Like taking that extra moment to hold the elevator for someone, spotting a coffee for a stranger who's just a few cents short, giving your neighbor a hand with their groceries, even just smiling and meaning it. It doesn't take much, but it can make a huge difference for everyone. Those people you've helped will help other people, and those other people will help even more people. And those random acts of kindness can start a chain reaction that can spread across an entire community, a city, a country, and with enough of us, the world. Now, isn't that the world we all want? And it all starts with one.
So, hey, look, it's the
I'm making my entrances.
we actually got to see this instrument live the other day.
Oh,
Mr. Lopez from Ricardo Estrada. Super cool. We actually got to see him perform this for the counselors while we were meditating on Friday, which was super cool. It's called a pop can, I want to say.
I don't know. I didn't hear the name.
Yeah.
But it was super cool. And good night, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, what'd you think of the video?
I think it's very relatable. And
Is it hard?
You know what? Sometimes it is, because if you're having a bad day and you're just like, ugh, I can see how it could be hard, but it's not impossible. And I thought it was interesting that there's a science behind.
It reduces your stress. It reduces anxiety. So being nice has its benefits, guys. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of a moment where, like, you know what, I did this for someone and I just really felt relaxed. I felt really calm.
Or
I'm
even
trying to-
when you just open the door for somebody.
Yeah, right?
Ooh,
In the morning
I've
when we're.
seen students
Yeah.
who stay at lunch and they pick up trash, and I'm like, maybe others are watching, and then I see other people, not just the same students. So, guys, even just as simple as you see a bag of Tostitos or the runners,
Takis.
just pick it up. Like it's just a moment. You throw it in the trash, and I feel good when I throw, because I do that. I just can't see trash.
Because somebody else is going to pick it up.
Yeah.
Somebody else has
Yeah.
to pick it up.
You're helping somebody else.
We're helping
Yeah.
other people who have enough to do.
So I don't know. I really liked it. I really like that it helps reduce stress, reduce anxiety, and it just creates a better like energy that you get to throw out into the world. So it always helps, and it doesn't take money. You can just do. There's things that you can do for free without needing the money. So,
And remember, anything we talk about SEL Live right now in middle school, it's so you can continue in high school and even as an adult, because you might be overwhelmed and stressed and the bills and the kids and the comida and the laundry. But it's like, you know what? There's things you can do to reduce stress, to reduce just feeling anxious.
So yeah. Okay.
Good things.
So but we do have some acts of random kindness that you guys
Oh,
can
yes!
practice. So can we go forward one more? There we go. So here are some of the stuff that you guys can do, and it doesn't take anything other than your wonderful willingness to do it. So for classmates, you can leave an encouraging note. You can invite someone to join you. You can even share your school supplies. Very simple, guys. For your parents or whomever, your guardians, you can do a chore without being asked to do it. Write a thank you note. Oh man, I one time I did get a thank you note from my daughter, and gosh, it meant the world to me. It was like, thank you, Dad, for doing all the stuff you do for us. I was like, oh, thank you.
It goes a long way.
It really meant a lot. And then it also says give a hug. I know some of us might not be huggers, but side hug.
A
Or
side
a little
hug.
fist bump, right? Thank you. To your teachers, you can write a thank you card. Just help them clean up the classroom. And then as well as showing engagement by participating in class. So I thought those were pretty cool. So remember, it's the root system that you create and throw out into the world. So, okay, moving on.
Good idea, son.
Dun, 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 dun. We do have our teacher spotlight.
Oh, we said we were going to work on a...
Oh, I know, huh? Wait, right here.
And, oh,
Who's next door? They're probably like, what are they doing?
oh no, nobody...
It's a classic.
No, hay nadie.
All right, you want to do the reveal?
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
And
Who is it going to be? Miss Flores! A.K.A. Mrs. Flowers. Or I've heard students call you that.
Miss Flowers, really?
Miss Flowers, yes.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, okay, so let's go ahead and hear from Miss Flores, who is a Clintonian. So, born and raised. All right, so let's see from Miss Flores.
Hello, Cubs. My name is Ms. Flores. I am a collaborating teacher for 6th through 8th grade. I did graduate from UTEP, and I have 2 years. My first 2 years have been here at Clint Jr. My favorite color is lilac, like lavender, and my favorite food is sushi. An interesting fact about me is that I am double jointed from my thumbs, and that's it. I really hope to hear your questions. Ask me anything. Bye. See you.
So, we're back.
I'm working on it's Monday, people are falling asleep. I'm just,
So a little bit about her degree. She
Oh.
has a Bachelor of Arts in History and a minor in Education. What's that, Ms. Gutierrez? A minor? Did we cover that? I don't think we did.
No.
What
So
is that, a
you
minor?
take a couple of classes, not as intense as your major, but it reminds me of mine because my bachelor's in Spanish with the minor in education, also from UTEP. But yeah,
It's kind of like a concentration, like what you
like an
concentrate.
area and then
An extra concentration.
a little concentration.
Yeah, a little mini one. So, one of the things that I've been noticing is that when we're submitting our document, our form, sometimes you guys are submitting the questions, like when you write your own questions, you're submitting them for the teacher that you want to see next week. So no, we need to make sure that we're submitting these questions for Ms. Flores on Friday. So if you are going to write your own question out for her, make sure that you're submitting it for Ms. Flores, not the teacher that you are picking that you want to hear from next week. Okay, so
That makes sense.
just careful on that. So we're going to give you a few minutes to submit the survey. In case you haven't joined the Google Classroom for counseling, these are your codes for the your classroom codes for the Google Classroom. So we'll give you a few minutes to go ahead and submit that.
I feel like doing the elevator.
Do it.
You know what? It's because I read that a lot of people are tired, and it's like we need to shake it up because I am tired too. So yeah.
Maybe once we eat lunch. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to go ahead and shout out to a few of the students who participated last week in the Mystery Friend Challenge. So we want to shout out those students. So let's shout out Aaliyah Nava, Alexis Flores, Ethan Russell, Matthew Espiritu, Jimena Flores, Miss Amanda Chavez, Athena Hernandez, Alejandro Gallegos, Kaylee Rodarte, Skylar Gallup, Marilyn Moreno, Micah Jimenez, and David Ortiz. Woo. Awesome job, guys. Very
Thank you,
good
guys.
in being examples and just going through with it. That was awesome. I read some of the stuff that you guys did. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, guys.
So we appreciate it, and so we'll talk to you soon.
So we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys. Be kind to people. always.
Three.
La manita de Arthur.
Who?
Arthur?
Which Arthur? The show?
The cartoon you've never seen? There's an episode where he gets mad at the sister
Uh-huh.
and he wants to like It's a meme, no?
I haven't seen it.
And your
I think we still have some classes trickling in from lunch.
And we can see them. I know.
Students,
Ah,
please
there it
excuse the
is.
interruption. Just a reminder to log on to YouTube for SEL Live. Just a reminder to log on to YouTube for SEL Live. Thank you.
And so as we're waiting for people to get in, for teachers to turn on their screens, welcome. It is Monday, President's Day. I know we were not supposed to be here, but hey, we got that day off back in January, so it's okay.
I had
Okay.
actually already forgotten about it.
Oops. It's because some students were telling me
Really?
that we weren't supposed to be here. I'm like, I know, but it's okay because you got a day off.
Yeah,
So it's okay.
it is what it is, guys.
Yes, so today is Monday, February 17th. 2 more weeks. 2025. So I know we're tired. Most of our first den time students were just tired. We get it. But we have 2 more weeks to give it our all and to push through and to get grades, to be here. And then
Mhm.
you get a break.
We all get a break.
Yes, and if you have to be here for intercession, it is okay, because so do we.
Yeah, we'll be here too.
It's not all day,
So-
we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a much more relaxed atmosphere. So
See.
okay, so we're continuing our Acts of Random Kindness week. I know last week there was a lot of like little interruptions, and so we didn't really fully get to experience it. Although we do have shout outs for some of our mystery friend challenge people that participated. Anyway, so let's go with our quote. I was on TikTok the other night, and I saw this one, and it really stuck out because I think it goes perfect with what we're promoting this week. So it says, "A single act of kindness throws roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees." Amelia Earhart said that. So what, and then I put this picture there, so you can kind of see one act of kindness spreads those roots out. So I don't know, to me it kind of means like, you know, if I'm able to do something nice to someone, it's something that will stay with them because they didn't expect it. It was funny that I was watching this, and if you guys have time, check out Ripple on RIPPLE on YouTube. It's like a quick little mini movie about an act of random kindness that came back to pay a little boy, now a man, back. And so it's really cool. So to me it just means doing something nice for someone with knowing that you're not going to be getting anything in return. It's just simply out of kindness and from the love of your heart. So I don't know, what does that mean to you?
You know what? Right now, when you said that, it's like when you when you do something for others,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not expecting a prize, you're not expecting a recognition, you're not like,
Yeah.
there's something like a feel good vibe. And some students, I get it, we have a bad day, we're going through different things, and it's like, well, how can I be kind to others when this is happening to me? And it's like, you know what, I know sometimes it's hard, I know we go through things that sometimes we wish we didn't, but whenever you do something nice for others, there's a feel good vibe, and the more you get those vibes, maybe it might change just a little bit of how your bad day is going. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I was able to
Yeah.
help somebody else or do something
Speaking
else
of
for somebody else.
random acts of kindness,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Villanueva, thank you, sir. He just came to the broadcasting room and he's like, hey, I found this and it says counselor, so whose is it? And so just super nice, you know, little things like that go a long way. So thank you, Mr. Villanueva. So, all right. So I think it's time for our PBIS check-in.
And I know sixth grade. I don't say seventh grade because it's mostly our sixth graders. Something always happens at lunch that gets the best of us. So if something did happen at lunch, please let us know. Give us a comment as to why you're not regulated right now. So we need to see how you're doing. Hopefully, yes, we're all tired, but regulated. So we're going to give you a couple minutes to check in with PBIS. And please, add us a note.
All right. We're back.
It's Monday. people are telling me that they're tired, so I'm like, I need to spice it up and like my novela.
So we get it. And then I'm dealing with this cough. I promise I'm not contagious.
So thank you guys for adding comments. Even if you are regulated, thank you for letting us know. We are reading them. We just can't share because some things was, we would take too long
it's
to
private.
share.
So
So now.
What do we got next? Sorry, it's Monday. We're trying to survive here. Okay.
yeah.
So, yes, we're still continuing at the acts of random kindness, so we're not adding a check mark to anything here. So let's move on, Mr. Salazar, to our YouTube video of the week, dealing with acts of random kindness and the science and benefits of it.
Sometimes it's easy to feel like the world's getting harder. But if we look closer, on the news, on the web, on the street, we're anything but unkind. Every day, we hear new stories of people trying to make the world a better place. And together, we can make the world that little bit kinder for all of us. It all starts with just one person, you. The thing about kindness is that it's just about the only thing in the world that doubles when you share it. And it's a fact, backed by science. Studies have shown that if you perform just one random act of kindness a day, you'll not only reduce your stress, anxiety, and depression, but your body is flooded with the same hormones that make you and the person you've helped calmer, healthier, and happier. Serotonin, which heals your wounds, helps you relax and makes you feel good. Endorphins, which reduce pain. And oxytocin, which reduces blood pressure and makes you feel more loving and loved. You'll both be more energized, feel less aches and pains, more confident, and could even live longer. And if other people see you helping someone else, they'll be filled with those same feel-good hormones, meaning they're significantly more likely to pay it forward. Like taking that extra moment to hold the elevator for someone, spotting a coffee for a stranger who's just a few cents short, giving your neighbor a hand with their groceries, even just smiling and meaning it. It doesn't take much, but it can make a huge difference for everyone. Those people you've helped will help other people, and those other people will help even more people. And those random acts of kindness can start a chain reaction that can spread across an entire community, a city, a country, and with enough of us, the world. Now, isn't that the world we all want? And it all starts with one.
Ya no más.
So,
Look, it's still here.
I see you're focused in on that. Okay, so really quickly, we actually got to see
Oh, there's
this
another one over here, too.
instrument, that instrument performed
Yeah.
at our teacher training on Friday.
So we missed the dance because we were at a training.
I think it's called Pop Can.
Oh.
I'm probably making that up, but I don't know what it, but yeah, I do remember. So the counselor from Ricardo Estrada actually performed it.
And
It was
he has
really
it in
cool.
his office.
Yeah, it's like
So
super
now I
calm.
want my office.
Just be banging
To
on
wake
it
us
like
up.
drums.
No, it is pretty cool. But even through like sounds, you can regulate.
Yeah, it was a really good like
That's cool.
grounding and just mindfulness moment for us. So anyway, what did you think of the video?
I thought it was cool. And then I thought of a grade level. And I know it's hard. I'm not going to say which grade level. But guys, I see you in the mornings. I hear the words that come out of you sometimes. And I'm like, this grade level could use a little bit more kindness. Not just random to strangers, but
Each other.
with each other.
Yeah.
In the basketball courts, in the cafeteria. I know it's hard, but guys, truly, we gotta try a little bit harder.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see more opportunities for you guys to be a little bit more patient with each other. And I think I know which grade level we're talking about here. And so, guys, we're about to be in 7th grade next year. So it's time to start exercising that patience, that mindfulness for one another, and just to be genuinely kind for one another. You don't know what somebody else is going through until you really see them down. So it's just best to let's stay quiet on times when we need to stay quiet, and just help someone and be nice to someone, even if means you not getting something in return. So I don't know, that's my spiel.
Yeah, and also just kind, not just to each other, but our school. Whenever you see a trash, just pick it up. Do something for others, like holding the door. I know sometimes it's like, I'm gonna be late, I can't. I know sometimes we cannot, but it's just little things that can change and give those positive vibes to come back.
So what are some things we can do that are acts of random kindness? Let's go ahead and go to our next slide.
How
So
can
here
I
we
do
go.
this?
Go for it.
So for a classmate, you can leave an encouraging note. You can write them a kind message and place it on their desk. We don't have lockers, but anywhere that person sits. You can invite someone to join you. Maybe include someone who is shy or maybe new to our school to sit with you at lunch. I know that it's almost, spring break, and maybe people are missing a pencil or glue sticks or any school supplies. You can offer to share something you have that a classmate might need. For parents, what can we do for parents?
Guys, we can definitely do a chore without being asked. Just surprise them. Wouldn't it be cool? Like, hey mom, guess what? I took care of the dishes.
Aw.
Hey dad, guess what? I don't know. I
Took the trash.
I took the trash out. I did get a little thank you note from my daughter one day, and she's like, thanks for doing what you do, dad. And like, it was just the smallest little gesture, but like that carried me for the next 3-4 days, and it still carries me. So it's just little things like that that really mean the world to us. And so you can give them a hug. And then for teachers, what else can we do?
Our teachers deserve a whole lot. So maybe if you're like, well, I don't have $1 million, you can write them a thank you card. You can express your gratitude, even if it's not a special, cute, sparkly card, something from a paper. I know I see a lot of teachers who have artwork from their students. So guys, even that makes their day. Even that is like, you know what, they thought about me. That is so sweet of them. And then I know whenever I was a teacher, yes, just help clean up the classroom. I know 8 periods, stack the chairs, just do something kind for them.
Be proactive with it, yeah.
And I know sometimes this is hard. Participate in class. There's students that might be shy or they don't want to say the wrong thing. But yeah, just.
Or maybe if you don't participate, challenge yourself this week. You know what? I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try.
I
don't care.
notice what difference it makes in your teachers. Like, oh,
I'm like,
paying
oh
attention.
man, little Timmy's saying something. I'm gonna pay attention, like.
It goes a long way, guys. It really
It is
does.
cool. It's a good feeling. So, all right. So on to our teacher spotlight. So,
Who is it gonna be?
okay, so this one was super close. This one was really, really close. Matter of fact, it was actually a tie. That's how close it was. So I just chose one at random. So here we go. It is.
Miss Flores! Woo!
So we're gonna go ahead and get to hear all of the cool stuff about Miss Flores. So let's check it out.
Hello, Cubs. My name is Ms. Flores. I am a collaborating teacher for 6th through 8th grade. I did graduate from UTEP, and I have 2 years. My first 2 years have been here at Clint Jr. My favorite color is lilac, like lavender, and my favorite food is sushi. An interesting fact about me is that I am double jointed from my thumbs, and that's it. I really hope to hear your questions. Ask me anything. Bye. See you.
Oh man, that's awesome. So we're super excited to hear
Yes.
the questions that you have for Miss Flores. But really quickly, so she has
A Bachelor of Arts, and her major, like her focus, is history, and her minor is in education. So that reminds me of my degree because I had a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish with a minor in education. So, most secondary teachers have a minor in education. High school teachers have a minor in education. And then their concentration, their area of focus is one subject. So she did go to UTEP, go minors. And yeah.
That's awesome. So, really quickly, guys. So, we're going to go into the survey part. So, we can go into that survey part. Really quickly, I do need you guys to remember that when you're filling out that survey, and let's say that you do want to ask a question, that question that you're typing out is for Ms. Flores on Friday, not for the teacher that you want to see next week. So be very careful because I'm still getting questions for the teacher that's not spotlighted on Friday. So really quickly, in case you don't have access to the survey, this is the Google Class. These are the Google Classroom codes. So you just type that code in and you'll have access to our Google Classroom. Make sure that you are filling out the survey, guys. And if you don't like some of those questions, go ahead and submit your own question so that we can ask Ms. Flores to answer on Friday. We've had some amazing questions already, so we can't wait to hear from you guys. So we'll give you a few minutes for that. So we've gotten some awesome questions and we'll be putting together our interview for Miss Flores and you'll get to see that on Friday. So I'm super excited. We want to shout out, we had a mystery friend challenge last week, and so we really want to highlight these students for doing some amazing things.
Thank you, guys.
So thank you to Aaliyah Nava, Alexis Flores, Ethan Russell, Matthew Espiritu, Jimena Flores, Amanda Chavez, Athena Hernandez, Alejandro Gallegos, Kaylee Rodarte, Skylar Gallup, Marilyn Moreno, Micah Jimenez, and David Ortiz. Guys, awesome job. You guys are
Thank
awesome.
You guys. And we were reading through your responses, the different things that y'all did for each other, and sometimes it's just listening to them or hugging a friend or saying or just being respectful and kind just with your words and
so
actions.
Really, guys, thank you for being some of the just being proactive with it. So we really appreciate it. It means a lot to us.
Yeah.
So,
And to them too.
Yeah.
To your mystery friend too.
or mystery teacher.
We saw some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all we have for you today. So we'll see you next week, but stay tuned on Friday for Miss Flores' interview.
Be nice to each other.
Bye, guys.
And we'll see you later. Bye, guys.